Hey! You're a menace to the state of Ohio!
Look, nobody got hurt. It was a harmless prank.
That's what they said about a young man in Chicago in 1871 who thought he'd play a harmless prank on the dairy cow of one Mrs. O'Leary. He successfully ignited its flatulence and a city burned, William. That young terrorist went on to become the first gay president of the United States, Abraham Lincoln.
Enough. These students have committed a felony.
You want to be me. So here's the deal. You do with your depressing little group of kids what I did with my wealthy, elderly mother. Euthanize it. I thought the people wanted a candidate who was for something. That's why I took that pro-deportation stance. But the people are angry. They want a candidate who's against something. Well behind undecided, that rapist running from prison, and I don't care, please don't call me during dinner.
Oh, what in the GD hell?
That's enough. Dearly beloved, we are gathered today to join Sue Sylvester and Sue Sylvester in holy matrimony. Jeannie, give me the rings.
This is insane.
Sue, do you take Sue to be your lawfully wedded spouse? I do. And Sue, do you take Sue to be your lawfully wedded spouse? I do. By the power vested in me by a website, I hereby pronounce you Sue and Sue. You may kiss yourself.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but this is crazy.
Well, you know what your problem is? No tryouts, just sign up. Nobody wants to be part of a club that just anyone can join. See this? It's court summons, child endangerment. So there's been a line of would-be Cheerios out there since late July. I guess they lost their humanity a little bit. One girl ate a pigeon. Several others started worshiping a possum carcass as their lord. That's how much they want to be Cheerios.
Sorry, Sue. Anyone who wants to join Glee Club gets to join.
Oh, God, well, let me break it down for you. High school's a dry run for the rest of your life. Not everyone can be champions. Not everyone should be champions. We need fry cooks, bus drivers.
Well, Sue, it's how I work, and it's not going to change.
I like being friends with you, Will. This is fun. You make not trying to destroy Glee Club easy. You know why? Because you're doing such a bang-up job of it all by yourself. Oh, it's time to feed my gimp. Oh, and also Figgins.
We're very lucky to have her.
What can I say? I like a challenge.
First of all, female football coach like a male nurse. Sin against nature. Number 2. I'm sure you're used to hillbilly parents yelping adulation at you as they attempt to impregnate the tailpipes of various off-road vehicles. But you're in my house now, beast. No one comes into my house and steals from me.
Do not get up in the Panthers' business, lady. You're all coffee and no omelet.
That doesn't make any sense.
Coach, B. All right, hold on a second, Sue.
I resent being told to hold on to anything, William. I will not be treated like a second-class citizen because of my gender. There is a very clear bureaucracy when it comes to photocopies, and you seem to think that these procedures don't apply to your students.
Sue is right. You have indeed stepped in it.
No, I didn't even know this was going on.
Well, of course you didn't, William. You wouldn't know if your Glee Club was using your office to breed rabbits for pets or for food. And you know why? You're too busy chasing tail and loading your hair with enormous amounts of product. I mean, today it just looks like you put lard in it.
Yeah, what are you even talking about? Look, the kids did the commercial to foster a feeling of unity after you, not anyone else, you got them banned from the yearbook.
That's what I did.
It was an innocent mistake.
And what if I were to just innocently murder you, Will? I'd still have to go to trial. Probably get off with justifiable homicide.
Keep it simple. Hey, I am sorry, Sue, but I cannot let this slide.
But the kids weren't even paid.
There's a stack of mattresses in the choir room piled as high as the empty hair gel bottles in the dumpster outside your apartment.
Okay, we'll give the mattresses back.
Sue, one of those mattresses was used. You can't return a used mattress. You can't even donate one to charity. Lies, bedbugs. I looked it up online.
Is there any reason that you have a soiled mattress in your office, Will? Have you and the redhead become so sexually depraved that you have to commit your craven acts of adultery in between classes?
I slept. You know, okay, Sue! What kind of teacher are you?
Hey, buddy, I just came by to feed my Venus flytrap.
You leaked the set list, and you are not going to get away with it.
That is a libelous accusation, and I insist you retract it immediately. You have no proof.
No proof? You are the only person who had the list!
But other than that, you have no proof. It's time to face facts, William. At 1 p.m. this afternoon, your little club will have had its shot at the big time, and they will have failed. GLEE Club will be canceled. And all that money Figgins has been funneling into your budget will finally and rightfully be restored to mine.
You have crossed the line. I am not going to sit idly by anymore. I am going to expose you for the fraud that you have become.
Bring it on, William. I am reasonably confident that you will be adding revenge to the long list of things you're no good at. Right next to being married,
Don't.
running a high school glee club, and finding a hairstyle that doesn't make you look like a lesbian. Love you like a sister.
Get your hands off me.
You're not gonna push a woman, are you? I didn't think so. Dear Journal, something strange happened yesterday. I felt something below the neck. Dare I admit it? I have feelings for one Will Schuester. Sexy, non-murdering feelings. Oh, it all makes sense now, Journal. True love always springs from true hate. Now, I'll admit in the past I've fantasized about waking up with Will's head on the pillow next to me. Except now I picture it attached to the rest of his body.
Sue.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just realized that song might be the national anthem from whatever country you're from.
That's really offensive.
You know, I was really humbled when your glee club made my sister's funeral so very touching. In fact, I was so moved that I have spent the entire year being nothing but kind to you people.
Today's only the second day of school.
You have no right to disturb the learning environment of this school by playing your jangly national anthem on Liberace's piano. Thank you.
Oh my God. What are you wearing?
What, this whole thing? Why, it's an exact replica of your wedding dress.
Why would you do that?
To get back at Will Schuester for handing a teaching position to a flabby 19-year-old.
Sue, I feel really scared. I feel really overwhelmed. I feel like I can't think straight. I'm just really, really worried that this isn't gonna work.
Well, of course it isn't going to work. You're a weird bird lady with a hollow pelvis and OCD. And Will Schuester is a weepy man-child whose greatest joy in life is singing with children. And his best friend, 19.
Still, if I'm wrong again, I won't survive.
Well, don't say that to Will Schuester. He'll have you singing a stripped-down acoustic version of I Will Survive in front of a choir room full of teenagers with meaningful looks on their faces.
God, I can't breathe.
Today is the day we honor St. Valentine, a man publicly beheaded for defying his government by exchanging candies and chocolates to nonsensically render the objects of our affection more fat and less attractive. And in other nonsensical traditions, Emma left behind her bouquet as she fled the scene, leaving it to somebody else to toss these soon-to-be-dead flowers under the mythical belief that whoever catches them will magically become the next person to get married, or more than likely to sprint from the altar. So gather round, single ladies, and allow me to be the one to enable your false dreams and ridiculous...
Miss Sylvester, I'm just not comfortable in those Cheerio skirts. They don't fit me right.
Mercedes, you shouldn't feel embarrassed about your body.
Embarrassed? No, I'm worried about showing too much skin and causing a sex riot.
How do you two not have a show on Bravo? Here's the skinny. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to put in a call to the Ohio Secretary of State notifying them I will no longer be carrying photo ID. You know why? People should know who I am.